I'm Mark Guiducci. I'm an editor at Vogue, and I'm here today with two figures who don't really need introductions. The first is the creative director of Louis Vuitton Men's, the founder of Off-White, and I kind of think of him as fashion's Leonardo da Vinci. And the second is a model and omnipresent ray of light for all of us in the industry and many outside of it. Thank you guys for being here today. So today we're going to have a conversation about the relationship between personal platforms and our careers, and the importance of inclusivity and advocating for others as one finds success, as you both have. I think we're all really excited to have that conversation out in the open today. The first question is for you, Virgil. It's about Free Game, the initiative that you started this year, and also your scholarship fund, Postmodern. I'm interested in what ways that this is new to you, and in what ways it's just an extension of what you've always done in your career.
I always pinch myself. I'm from Rockford, Illinois. My parents are from Ghana in West Africa. My background was almost in a way opposite of the designers or icons that I looked up to, but I wanted to see myself in it. So I've once never, throughout my career, lost sight of where I started from and who I am. And a way to build that infrastructure to sort of keep that perspective is giving back and relating to the younger version of myself, or the predicament that a lot of young people are in, so that they can follow in my footsteps. Within 2020, there's a calling for us all to sort of be aware of the overarching circumstances that relate to young Black people, in America, but also the world abroad, as giving the same opportunities to get on that sort of ecosystem of being within high fashion. So Postmodern is essentially a scholarship fund that I launched, raising $1 million to give merit-based scholarships to young Black students, men, women, across America. And then Free Game is sort of for all. It doesn't matter if you're in fashion, doesn't matter if you're in finance. It's a network of those that are in an industry to give a breakdown of how they got their career started in 10 bullet points. And it's available for free online. That way, any kid anywhere around the world can sort of go on there and sort of see someone that they look up to and find out, no frills, how they did it.
Bella, you're surrounded by people all the time, makeup artists, hairdressers, stylists. Usually the model is the only one that the outside world sees. You have an enormous platform, and you really kind of freely give visibility to the people that are around you.
I think that the way I came up, I did by learning from the people that I work with. And for anybody to think that the model is the most important part of the set is just such a false contradiction, because without, hair, makeup, set designers, photographers, there's so many different jobs that we have on set that I send my deepest gratitude to. And through all of this craziness, it was hard for me to find joy in what I did, just because I'm obsessed with my job and I really love doing it. But I had to find the light, and I had to find what my part in all of this really was. And which took me a very long time, actually. But now what I've realized is, my place is just to make art with the people that I love.
You're very public people, and is there a feeling sometimes that you feel damned if you do, damned if you don't? How do you use your platform in a way that feels authentic to you, and how do you get your message across the right way, I guess?
I, for one, am not one that can just go to sleep and wake up every day not advocating for injustices or speaking up. And of course, you can get into the semantics as what's the way to communicate that so it doesn't create some backlash or doesn't create some sort of friction. But at the end of the day, that doesn't deter me from speaking up. We want to see the world a better place. I don't take it lightly. I put it embedded within the work that I do. The fun part must equal also advocating and speaking up and creating inroads for those that don't have the same platform that I do.
It's hard to be not yourself. Like, you really have to lie to people if you're not going to post what you believe in, because if you start to just, do whatever, makes other people happy, then you're really not standing up for what you believe in.
We all sharpen each other. And I think that's what doesn't get seen, obviously, but why I like us doing this conversation is just, blazing a trail isn't like what you see on the facade. It's the long conversations. It's us being real people with one another and really fostering a community.
To have people around us that are like that, especially in our job and our workplace, where for a long time it felt like if I even spoke about the things that I was passionate about or cared about, it would be not even off limits, but not that anyone would care. So it's really nice to know now that there are people that, believe in the same things I do.
I think it's important that we're both knowledgeable about giving space to the people doing the work for the longest amount of time, who have the exact voice and platform to speak on these topics, and us using our space, our resonance, our platform, our voice, but also exalting the voice of people that are trusted with delivering this message so change happens is what people might not see a part of Bella and I's day-to-day practice.
Fashion as an industry especially has learned so much in 2020, and of all the things that it has learned, I think the word empathy is probably near the top of the list. I'd like to know how you view the role of kindness and empathy in your lives and work.
Bella's the queen of kindness, so you go first.
Love you, Virg. In this business, if you don't have kindness, respect, integrity for yourself and the people around you, there's no way to succeed. And I know that could sound harsh, but I feel like people always wonder, why I am at the place that I'm at, or why Virgil's at the place that he is. And I think that it's because we're kind to people and we enjoy what we do and we work hard. And I think that if you don't have those characteristics, it's pretty hard to keep yourself happy in this business and also respected, because you can go into set one time and you can, be a diva, and I promise you that will not have you back. So kindness is the only way that I think any of us are going to survive.
We're all in some way sort of like mounting our quiet revolution in a way. We, like Bella and I's generation, want to see the industry more diverse, but for real. We hear our friends and allies on the street protesting. And when we go into the offices or we go on set, we know that we're close to the message, and we make a choice to make the fashion industry more positive, inclusive, so that younger people following in our path get the same opportunity. And hopefully we see change at the end of that.
I wanted to know, with you guys who are kind of live at the white hot center of fashion and sort of culture, who's coming up right now in fashion or in another industry that you just love, either them personally or what they're doing, and you want to see them succeed?
Grace Wales Bonner, Martine Rose, they, Black women, they represent such a needed voice in the fashion design industry. No Cesso. I'm glad that Shane from Hood by Air is back creating fashion. Anyone from a minority background, I'm excited to see make our industry shine. I'm fortunate. Obviously, I've been able to sort of make a name for myself. I want to see that multiplied.
I think that it's really about going to set and making sure there are people around you that you can look to say, am I representing everybody correctly here? If just making sure that we are representing correctly on set, and that we don't go to set where we see only one type of person.
Guys, I think we're about to wrap it up. Thank you very much for taking the time, and I hope to see you both in person sometime soon.
Thank you, Mark.
Mark, Bye. You're an awesome host.
Bye.
Good job. Bye.